Hey, Bruce Naylor here, your Boomer Consumer. Welcome to Coffee Break. This is the next episode. I'm going to try to do these once every Wednesday, and hopefully you enjoy watching them. And I'll cover topics hopefully that you're interested in. So the title of today's episode is "Can You Trust the Boomer Consumer?" Now, as you know, my channel, I review a lot of different gadgets. That's what the channel is all about. Generally, I do a lot of PC peripherals or Mac peripherals and some audio stuff, but mostly peripheral devices. Now, let's talk about renaming the channel to the Boomer Consumer first and foremost. And I want to address this. I put it out there a long time ago. Do you think I should change the name of the channel? And the response I feel was really positive that yes. Why would I want to change the channel name? Because it reflects who I am as a content creator. Frugal Tech, I always felt was a bit limiting, that I had to search out just the cheapest stuff or the cheapest way to do things to make people happy because, you know, the word frugal, even though frugal doesn't mean the cheapest, just means most value for the money. But the underlying name came from my business name, Frugal Brothers Software. And I became the Frugal Tech, and I've been doing this stuff for 10 years. Jobs on Justin TV, and I've done a podcast and all this stuff under Frugal Tech. So that being said, I felt it was time to retire the name Frugal Tech and just do the kind of videos that I'm really passionate about, and which is gadgets and gizmos. If it plugs into a wall, if it runs off of a battery, that's got my attention right there. And I'm still going to try to find products that are bestsellers in their categories, or generally bestsellers, or ones that I feel that deserve a look, and make videos about them and review them for you. That's kind of the whole premise. So as a baby boomer, I've been around since when the first personal computers came out. The Texas Instruments TI-99, the VIC-20, the Commodore 64, the Tandy, was it 100 or something like that? All the way up. I've been through the 8088 CPUs, the Pentiums, on up. Got to have that coffee. So, with many decades of experience in technology, I tend to look at things, I tend to ignore the marketing hype and try to find what I think is an adequate and well, not adequate, but a realistic representation of the products that I review. So hopefully that gets it across, and the Boomer Consumer is who I am. As a person, I'm a consumer. I buy this stuff, and yes, I am a boomer, as you know, and that's just who I am, and that's how I want the channel to be. As I said, the topic is, can you trust me and my reviews? And I have been accused a few times, and not really very often, but I have been accused of being a shill for this or that, or how much I get paid, or that I make commercials for these products. Okay. I want to share with you a policy that I have, and I have had for a long time. Now, I get offers to review products all day long, mostly from Chinese companies that you've never heard of, I never heard of. That doesn't mean they're bad products, okay? Just means that they don't have name recognition. That's why they're reaching out to YouTubers, tech reviewers, to get some kind of exposure. I get that. This is not my primary source of income. And I'm not inclined to spend a lot of time making review in order to get a free product. I don't care about the price, I care about the value. Does it make my life better? Will it make your life easier? Then I care. But I generally, money aside, I'm not going to spend all day long making a video on another Me Too product. I mean, phone case is a phone case. There's been a whole plethora of wireless earbuds from companies I can't even pronounce their names. So I came up with this policy, and I want to read to you what I reply back to every company that emails me asking me to review a product. And this is what it says. Thank you for your offer to review your products. Unfortunately, I am only reviewing products that I actually purchase or borrow from a company at this time so that I may fully test the quality and benefits of the product in an impartial manner and without time constraints. Furthermore, I only review products that I feel would best suit the needs of my audience. Perhaps we can partner somewhere in the future. Best of luck to you in your endeavors going forward. So, there you heard it. This is what I send everybody. That I either purchase or borrow the products, but I do not currently accept free products in exchange for a review. Now, the reason you don't want to do that, okay, and I know some people think I'm getting all this great free stuff. It can take, okay, I'll take an example. I did a review for Red Dragon on this mouse right here, which happens to be an excellent little mouse. And I'm a big fan of Red Dragon products. I actually use their stuff. I like their peripherals. I think the mouse retails for under $50. I spent almost 2 days shooting and editing the video. Now, 2 8-hour days, 16 hours, divide 50 by 16, and you get a couple bucks an hour to do all that work. So I don't do it for the money. And definitely the product, as far as time to what the value of the product is crazy. But, and believe me, YouTube AdSense revenue is a pittance. But I do it because I believe in their products. And I accepted this at no cost. However, Red Dragon has never, ever said, hey, say this about the product, present it this way, present it that way. This don't roll that way. But many of these companies will, within days of receiving the product, want to know when its video is going to be ready. When's the video going to be ready? Can you put it on Amazon? Can you put your review on Amazon? Can you do this? Can you do that? For a $20 or $30 item, that's insane. I'm just not going to do it. Especially another Me Too product. So that is how I roll. I want to review products, gadgets, and gizmos that hopefully will make your life better, or maybe they're super popular. I tend to look at bestsellers on Amazon, and many of the best-selling items on Amazon in the peripheral category, that can be speakers, and I throw a whole lot of things in peripherals, but you know, whether it's speakers, keyboards, mice, etc., headsets. Generally, a lot of the best-selling ones are very inexpensive, but that doesn't mean that they're, you know, a crappy product. It just means that they're priced in such a manner to be very attractive to a large number of people. But if they were absolute garbage, they wouldn't stay bestsellers very long. And that's kind of the direction that we're going. You know, when you listen to the experts on YouTube, many of them will advise you to niche down. In other words, focus on a certain category of videos, whether it's success or dieting or athletics or, you know, automobiles or whatever. I'm just in that technology space, gadgets and gizmos. Maybe I should narrow that down a little bit more. I'll see as time goes, but remember, I'm doing this as a hobby. I do it for fun, and I do it because I enjoy going back and forth with people in the comments, and that's it. That's what I wanted to talk to you about in this video. So much for this episode of the Boomer Consumer, the Coffee Break series. Hopefully I'll do one of these every Wednesday. Bruce Naylor, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.